We bought a bunch of these really cool stickers. So it's just a really neat way of showing
And we have
your ownership.
and we have Little Bear to thank for the design of that.
Yeah. This was designed by our 7-year-old grandson. His hiking name is Little Bear. And as you can see in there, there's an LB. There's a star for Starshine. And there's Mr. over there on the right. So thank you, Little Bear, for all your hard work on our logo. You're going to be a famous artist someday. Welcome back. And this is all the electronic stuff I'm bringing in my little fanny pack here.
That's an REI fanny pack.
This is our headlamp. It's an NU25 night core 400 UL headlamp.
Probably needs to be charged.
Oh, there's the red mode. So when you come into your campsite, you know, you're not blinding everybody with this super bright white light.
Okay, turn it off.
There's your white light. Well, I can't show you right now, but it's a DJI Osmo action camera. Starshine's using it right now to film us. And what I do with that is I have this neck piece, and it works real well. It allows me to use both my hands to use my trekking poles. Oh, and this
Okay.
This is the selfie stick. Now, why do I want a selfie stick like this? Well,
To measure yourself?
the thing is, you want to stay safe on the trail. To measure myself? Wait a minute. I heard that. I want to stay safe on the trail. So when I get to the edge of a cliff, I don't want to get too close. So I'll just put the camera on here and extend it over the cliff. You know, let the camera see down there. I don't need to be right on the edge. And also, if we want to take some video of us hiking stationary, I have this little tripod here. Screws into the selfie stick and supports the camera, and we can take like stationary video if that's the mood we're in. We have a battery pack system for our DJI Osmo action camera. These are the little batteries that go in there, and they're also fast charged. And if we had to, we could use this as a charging port to actually supply power to, you know, in emergency to our phones or whatever. So I'm just gonna put this on. You put it around your neck, snap it in place, and then the magnetic mount just kind of pops right in there. Very secure, very tight, not going anywhere. And then it's just a simple matter. I point it down just slightly and I'm ready to go. Now I can trek along with my poles, no problem. I get a nice view. It's all, another thing about this action camera is you could really, you know, be on a slant and it's gonna keep the horizon steady. So it's really cool. Now let me show you how I put it on the selfie stick. Same way, it just magnetically locks in, and it's that easy, that quick. I love this system. So now I can show the view over McAfee Knob without actually, I don't know, I might do a little backflip up there. Okay, maybe not. This gizmo is in case we need to read a memory card. You can see this is, speaking of the memory cards, this is the little card that goes into that camera. So we can also use this. This is a USB hub, so we can connect two devices together. You know, you can do a lot with these, but mostly I'm going to be using this to unplug the card from the camera, put it in here, and then transfer it to my phone. And this is a backup for that. It's just another little memory card port. What?
A backup to the backup to the backup.
Backup to the backup. Yeah, I know.
This is my life.
I might not end up bringing this. What I want to show you is this battery pack right here. This is a Nightcore NB20000. It's a quick charge, which is really important on the trail. If you stop somewhere, it's good to have something that will charge up quickly. There's some battery packs that'll take all night to charge. And this one, I think, charges within 20 minutes. Give you 80% charge within 20 minutes. I could be wrong on that. I'll post it if it's not wrong. If it's not right. Oh. Okay, so this is our Anchor USB-C charger, and it's also got quick charge. And if you notice, there's two C ports and one A port. And the two C ports out of this Anchor 735 charger, each one gives you 30 watts output. So that's pretty cool. This battery charges on 30 watts. So you could actually be charging this battery and charging like your phone or some other device at the same time. Both at 30 watts. I think it's rated for 75 watts, but I'm not totally sure. We'll follow up on that. Just another little adapter cable. But we have a mix. We need like various cables. And then this is our ultraviolet sterilizer. So, what you do is, after you've filtered your water, there's a little ultraviolet lamp in here. You put it into your water bottle. It'll sterilize anything that's still alive in that water. It's going to take care of it.
It may seem like an overkill, but we do this because I have an autoimmune disease.
Right. And so the norovirus is especially
really bad for
risky.
me.
And it's real common to get norovirus on the trail. So hopefully we'll take care of it with this. These are Oladance Bluetooth headphones. Go on your ear like this.
On the outside of your ear.
On the outside, it's not, so I can still hear everything that's going on around me, but once I put them on, then I can connect to any Bluetooth device and listen to podcasts, or if I'm editing videos, I can do it quietly. I'm not bothering anybody else. So I do have editing software on here called LumaFusion. You know, I recommend it. I don't work for LumaFusion, but it's a great piece of software. And it's cheap. You pay the $30 one time. You can use that across any devices you have. And the same thing on the Apple side.
Yeah, I just want to go back to your earpieces. We just want to say we want to thank Bad Bat, because that's where we found out about these, because Mr. has an ear hearing problem from the military, and he can't put anything in his ears. So Bad Bat, her gear video showed us these things, and we appreciate that. So shout out to Bad Bat.
Yeah, definitely. Thanks. Thanks, Bad Bat. One more thing.
Sorry.
This is a Samsung solid state drive, 4 terabytes. It's a model T7, and it's ruggedized, and it's supposed to be water resistant, almost waterproof, whatever that means. If you don't want to be uploading stuff to Google, or trapped in that I have to be online bubble, this is definitely the way to go. We take our files off our phones and off the camera, and we transfer them to this, and then load them into my projects in LumaFusion, and it works great. It's just a perfect system.
Hi guys, Mr. wanted me to tell you about our satellite communicators. Sounds like Star Trek. But this is the Zoleo, and this one is what Mr.'s going to carry. And this is, you have to have a plan, and you have to have a app on your cell phone, and you can send in check-ins to family members and stuff like that. But you have to have the plan to be able to do that. But this has the SOS button right here to push.
And why do we do that?
In case of an emergency, in case you fall down and go boom.
But why wouldn't you just text somebody or call
You
somebody?
might not have text or call.
Ah, so it's when you don't have cell service?
Yes. But you can operate this with your cell phone if you have a cell phone. Because it's hard to operate this one because you pretty much just have 4 buttons in the SOS. Whereas this one, which is the one I'm going to carry.
And what is that?
This is the Garmin InReach Mini.
Mini 2. Right.
And this one does the same thing. You have to have a plan for it. You have to have an app on your phone for it and stuff. But this one has a screen so that if you were going to text a different message than the preempted ones, you can kind of see what you're doing and texting 911 if there's a problem or something like that.
Do you need a phone to use it?
No, this one you do not need the phone to be able to operate to use it. This one, you can still hit the SOS without the phone, but it's going to be very hard to send any text messages without the phone.
Without the app.
Without the app. So the thing that I like about this one too is we got the plan so that Daddy Bear, which is our son, can watch and track where we're at and find out where we're at. We had friends that went hiking and got separated, and they had a walkie-talkie system and they had whistles. And the male partner could not hear the whistle and did not know she was trying to get in touch with him with the walkie-talkie, and she ended up out there till after dark until they could finally find her. And that was nuts. So we decided to go with 2 different ones just in case we should get separated. And so that's how we're going to do that.
What about search and rescue? How does that work?
The search and rescue for both of them, they both have SOS buttons. You push the SOS button, and then the Zoleo will go to wherever search and rescue for Zoleo goes, and then they call whatever area you need. So like if you're in Maine, they'll call Maine search and rescue. The same thing with the InReach. The difference with the InReach is Mr. and I was able to get insurance so that if they had to rescue us from on top of a mountain somewhere in the Whites or something, that would pay for or help pay for that rescue. A lot of times, it's free and they come and get you off the mountain. Other times there's expenses involved and you're responsible for paying those expenses. So we got insurance for the year for both of us for this so that we make sure that we're covered. We're just trying to be super careful. Not that we think anything's going to happen, but usually when you have a problem, you don't think it's going to happen.
Exactly.
That's why they call it accidents. So hopefully we're covered with both of these, and hopefully, it makes my son feel better. He knows where we're at and that we're safe, and we can check in and tell him when we got to camp and all that kind of good stuff. So we'll see you soon.
Thanks. Okay, so that's it. That's all my electronics. And what does this stuff weigh, Starshine?
A lot. Because we have 2 and 3 different things. We'll have to weigh it and get back. Okay, say goodnight, Gracie.
All right, well, you guys take it easy. And in the next gear video, we're going to show you just all the rest of the stuff we use.
Yes.
I don't know how to categorize it. There's a mix of things, so we'll talk to you later. So what are we going to say?
Okay.
What can I say? These guys are extra doodads. I don't know what you call these. Connectors, holders for the.
You mean the backup to the backup to the
backup to the
backup?
backup. I have, of course, I have like 3 of them.
Beacons, I guess they're called, right?
Our satellite.
Yeah.
What are they called again?
No, that's Take 2. Hi.
Not again.
Terrible at this.